Good afternoon, Kel Rossiter with Adventure Spirit, Rock, Ice, and Alpine Experiences. And today I'm going to talk with you a little bit about hitches. When we're all done with this, we will have covered the clove hitch, the Munter hitch, the girth hitch, the slip hitch, and then later we'll talk about friction hitches. In a moment, I'll talk about what makes a hitch, but right now let's get a few definitions out there to help us in the instruction. The first is parts of a rope. There is the standing end right there. And then there is the sharp end right here. And I sort of think of it as like the sharp end, like, ow, that would hurt. This is the sharp end of the rope. The other thing to talk about in terms of hitches is what is the difference between a loop and a bite. This is a loop where it crosses over. This is a bite where it's simply a sort of a bend in the rope. Bite is actually spelled B-I-G-H-T, but I sort of think of a bite as kind of if you were to take an old stiff rope and bite on it like that, well, it's kind of like a bite. So that helps me to remember. Then the last thing we should talk about is what's the difference between a hitch and a knot? Well, let's see. A knot, like this one right here, it's an overhand on a bite. A knot, if the object that it is tied to is removed, the knot still retains its form. As opposed to a hitch, I'm going to quickly do a clove hitch here. If the object it is tied around disappears, so does the hitch. So that's a few fundamental things about the hitch, and we're going to jump into the clove hitch here in just a minute.